You're a brand new mat.
Yeah.
Did you give up for Christmas?
My sister, all my Lulu is from my sister.
That's
Always gives me
lovely.
my Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas Eve is my birthday.
Oh.
So I had a sale on Boxing Day, so I've got really
Yeah.
much for that.
That's
Yeah.
right. Something.
Nice
Yeah.
away.
It is beautiful.
I'm
Yeah,
all
you're going to
about
enjoy
blue.
that.
Yeah. This is first outing. How are you?
Oh,
You
they're
alright?
good. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just been a bit chilly though. And I'm like sort of. Yeah. Yeah. So what's that, Joel? Oh, trying to come out now. Yeah.
But I think it's a school tomorrow.
Is it? Oh. Well, that really is quite beautiful. How are you going to enjoy that? Yeah. Oh dear. Oh no, it's gorgeous. Yeah, no, this will be precious. Oh, right. It's quite good. Yeah. I remember we were home busy doing classes online the first time. It was, hi, Happy New Year. We so, yeah. The only thing was that the Wi-Fi wasn't so good, the feed wasn't so good for the live, but yeah.
Yeah. How about your one that you did recently? It was just like a 5-second video.
Yes, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I went to go and turn it off and it was, no, it's already off. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we don't know what happened. Hopefully it doesn't happen tonight. Right. We're all here. You're all ready to go. Got your space. All right, let's get a ball and just start breathing and just getting ourselves into the room. So just on your mat and just reach up, breathe in and breathe out. Let it go. And breathe in again. And breathe out. As you're breathing out, pull that belly button in. And then breathe in, relax the belly, fill those lungs. And breathe out. Pull belly button in, find that pelvic floor, draw it up. That's the core turned on. Reach up again. Breathe out, belly button in, pelvic floor up. And last one, take it up. Hold it there. And just do a little circle one way. And another way. And one way. So you can move your little hips and just get that circle in. There we go. And then take it down. Rightio, bring this ball up in front. Give it a squeeze. Stand with your feet hip width apart. Lift up that pelvic floor. Suck in the belly. Shoulders back down towards your hips. You're rising up nice and tall through the spine. The pelvic floor is coming right up, right up, right up, up to your belly button. And then release and let it go. Breath in, breath out, bring those hands up. Squeeze, draw, right up. Pelvic floor up, belly button to spine. Shoulders back down towards your hips. You're nice and tall, traveling up to the sky. And let it go. Feel the difference? We can do this. Once more. Pelvic floor up. Relax. Release. Pelvic floor up. Belly button in. And release. Pelvic floor up. This is your last one. Belly button in. And release. Rightio, let's come out to our 45s. I'm just going to warm up those hips and our knees and our elbows and our ankles. That's it. Rightio. So just going to dip and up. And as you dip, you can push. And we're just sliding down a pane of glass. There we go. And as you're warming up, you just go a little bit lower and lower. Just make sure you're in charge. So you need to not go past where you're not in charge. As you're going down, you're pulling belly in. You can tuck that tail under. Last one, down. Let's come on up and prepare for hold down there. Breath in, breath out, belly button in, sink down. Squeeze that ball. Tuck the tail under, smiley faces forward, good. Really tuck the tail right under, squeeze those butts now, squeeze the ball, and up you come, reach. Prepare again, down we go, suck that belly in, tuck the tail under, shoulders are down, you're nice and tall through the spine, knees are nice and wide, good, looking good, and reach. Last one, breath in, breath out, down we go, belly button in, tuck the tail, shoulders are down and away, good. Squeeze the bums, breath in, breath out. Here we go, and open. That is your last one. Rightio. Back to hip width apart again. I'm just going to go into balance, and we're just going to rise up into the balls of your feet and back down. And the balls, and down. And the balls, and down. There we go. Up we go, and down. It doesn't matter if you wobble, it's your muscles reacting, everything reacting to your brain to try and keep you in one place. Just relax and let it wobble. Here we go. Last one, take it all the way up to church steeple if you can. Reach and take it down. Well done. Good balance. Balancing bars out again. One little knee up. It doesn't have to be high. It can be just off the ground. When you're ready, take it up and around back behind you and change the ball behind and lift. This is only if you need extra. Woohoo! Good. And that's it. And switch sides. If you step off your mat, it's easier. When you're ready, just up off the ground or higher. Got your balance, rise up nice and tall out of your hips. That also does help as well. Don't shrink down as you lift and take it around. So this you do at your own speed. Whatever suits you, keep rising tall out of your hips. Nice and tall. And we just got one more to go. Up and back down. Well done, take it down. Excellent. Right, ball and band at the top. Let's get down to the mat where we like to be. Right. So at the base of your mat, hip width apart. Rise up with those arms, reaching for the stars. Nice deep breath in. Breathing out, tumble down. Let those arms fall. Heavy head fall. Roll those shoulders. And start rolling that little spine. One little vertebrae at a time. Each has its own turn. Once you're hanging down, make sure that head is nice and loose. It's just hanging, suspended out of your shoulders. Shoulders are still rounded and flopped down towards base. Keep your eyes open. When you're ready, breathe in. Breathe out, roll back up to standing. So you're just stacking that spine. Lifting. Take your time. Reach for the stars. We'll do that again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tumble. See if you can go a little bit further by breathing in and breathing out. Pull that belly in. Make some more room. You can fold your arms if they're touching the floor. Make sure your knees are soft and your eyes are open. The head's nice and loose. Make sure there's no holding on to that heavy head. It's just going down, down, down towards the floor. Breathing in. As you breathe out, let those arms fall and come back up to standing, stacking that spine and lifting like a rag doll. There we go. Last one. Reach. tumble. As you go down, you're pulling in that belly to make some room so you can fall as close to your body as possible. So tempting to close your eyes, but just keep them open. The crown of the head's traveling down to the floor as far as it can go. Breathe in. As you breathe out, pull in that belly a bit more and see if you can get a little bit more out of that stretch. Knees are definitely soft. Let your arms fall. Hands down to the mat as you bend your knees and just walk it out into a plank. Hands are underneath your shoulders. With this plank, you can drop a knee down or 2 knees down if you want to. Unlock your elbows and feel all the strain going straight through to the belly. Breathing. And pop up into a downward dog. So up we go into that A-frame. So walking those feet a little bit closer. Drive those heels down to the ground. Pushing off your palms, pushing yourself back. Pushing your chest towards your thighs. Be a bit tight to start with. It'll come. Then bend your knees quite a lot. Look forward. Bring one foot up to the top. I did say we're going to go down to the mat, but we're not. Not yet. Make sure, before you go into your stand, make sure this foot's towards the outside of the mat. So you've got a nice wide, so you're still hip width apart with your legs when you come to stand. There we go. So when we're coming up, it's definitely hip width apart coming through, not one in front of the other. Rest those shoulders back and take your balancing bars out. And we're not doing this for strength, we're doing it for a little bit of a stretch through the front of the hip here. We're just going to dip down a little bitty and push up. You go for it. If you want to go further down, you go down. We're just going to go 5. Well, now that's 3 already. And 2. And 1. Step up to the top of the mat. Reach for the stars. And tumble on down. Chin to chest. Roll those shoulders. There we go. Unfold and just hang and stretch. Soft knees, eyes are open. Enjoy that big stretch going through the back. Breathing in. As you breathe out, bend your knees a whole lot. Hands to the mat. Step the other foot back behind you. Make sure you hip width apart. And then come up into your leg stand. There we go. Resting right back onto that back leg. Balancing bars out. When you're ready, dip it down and up. Well done. And up and down. You don't have to go too far. All we're trying to do is just stretch that hip flexor. This is your last one. Step up to the top. Reach for the stars. Well done. Tumble on down. Heavy head, heavy shoulders, heavy arms. Stretching out that back. Soft knees, eyes open. Crown of the head traveling down towards the mat. Bend your knees a whole lot. Put your hands on the mat. Put one foot back, other foot back. We're going to go into downward dog. So just press back. There we go. Driving heels to the ground. Lifting that tailbone up to the sky. Pushing that chest towards your thighs. And then we're going to come in for a hover hold. So we're going to go into the box position, but not touch the knees down to the ground just yet. Just hold them there. Unlock the elbows. So you can drop knees down. And when you're ready, knees go all the way down to the ground. Push back into child pose, all the way back. So you're pushing your butts onto your heels. Walking those hands out as much as they can go. Dropping that forehead onto the mat. If you can't make contact with the mat, make a little tower with your hand and rest that heavy head on the tower. Rightio, come back up into that box position. Roll up into a cat stretch, so hands are underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Open that back, pushing up. and then come back to flat back. So nice flat back, nice and strong through the belly. Elbows are going back towards your knees. Just a little dip and push up. And dip and push up. We're going to just do 5, dip. You don't have to go that low. You just go as far as you can. That's 4. Last 1. Good work. Push back into child pose all the way. Touch the butts to the heels. Walk those hands out. Drop your forehead down. Stretch through those shoulders. And then we come back up to seated. So just come through. Well done. Right, let's work on those little abs. You got your ball. Shoulders are down. Your little ball. Yeah, little abs, yeah. Radio. Just gentle. We're not going to go too crazy. But we've probably been doing lots of exercise over the holidays, probably more than what we normally do. Yeah. Right, nice and tall through that spine, traveling up to the sky, shoulders are back, powerhouse is on by pulling in that belly. Pull that pelvic floor up. You're good. We can rock back all the way now because we're strong, we've got the powerhouse on, and back up. Turn it on, breathe out. Breathe in, breathing out. Pull that belly tight down. Breathe in, breathe out, belly down to the spine. Ready for a hold. Breathe in, breathe out. There we go. Now you try lift that ball up as high as you can. Take it back down. Lift it up and breathe, by the way. Breathe in, breathe out. You're pulling in that belly when you lift that ball. Last one. Lift. Take it down, come back up. Well done. Ready? We're going to go back down, breath out, belly down. Hold the ball just here, lift it slightly up, one leg up, good, and down. Other one up, and down. This side. You know what's coming next, eh? Right. One more set, this side, and that side, and up you come, rest, breath in. Is everybody's backs okay? If your back's starting to talk to you, stop right now. Right, let's go back again. Pull belly in. Find that pelvic floor, draw it up. Ready? One little leggy up. I'm going to bring the other one up. And it's perfect Pilates. And you're good. One leggy down, other one leggy down. Up you go. Well done. All right. Right, but let's put that ball down and walk those feet out wider than the mat. I'm going to stretch our thighs. They need to be stretched. So one goes this way. That's it. And we're going to take this opposite hand and go around towards your feet and then try and touch your bottom, but rise up nice and tall. Twist around. There we go. And then undo. And then leggies up and over to the other side. Is it a little bit better? Is it easing off the... And go around. So this hand goes around towards the feet. Touch the bottom. Rise up and twist at the waist as much as you can. The taller you get for this one, the more leverage you get to go around the corner with your shoulders. Good. And just try and relax. There we go. And ease off. There we go. Soles of the feet together. Creep up a little bit closer, as close as you can. Grab those toes. Rise up nice and tall. Shoulders back down towards your hips. And then you can just be tall. Don't collapse through the spine. Be tall and just lean forward as you go. And you can use your elbows to just encourage those leggies to go down a bit. Nice work. Right, let's go back to abs, because we like them. Let's go all the way back down to the mat. So flat back, knees are bent, hands are down by your sides. One leg to tabletop, other leg to tabletop. One toe tap down to the mat, bring it back in. And the other switch. And the other switch. And the other switch. Those that want a little bit more, take your arms up to balance. And a little bit more, take your arms back to the mat behind you. So you're fully stretched. And if you're finding that still so easy, you just toe tap further and further away. That's it. Last set. Toe tap the side, toe tap that side, and hug it into your chest. So roll around. Hold on to one knee, send the other knee out. Well, the other leg out, not the other knee out. Right, and you just touch that heel down to the ground and up. Down to the ground and up and down. And we've got 2 to go. Well done. Tuck that leg in, send the other one away. Touch down and lift. Touch down. Make sure the rest of your body's nice and relaxed, so the shoulders are relaxed. 2 more to go. And touch up, hug it in. Right. Where we are, we've got our arms on our shins, but I want you to lift your head and your shoulders up off the ground. You good? Send your legs away. For those that want to, send your arms away. Spread them around. Hug it in. Breath in. Breath out. Stretch out. Well done. Big arms around. Grab your shins. Stretch. Now the further away you send your arms and your legs, the harder it is for your abs. And your lower back might start coming into play. So then just keep your arms closer and your legs closer. All right, there we go. 2. And 1 more. That's well done. Hug it in, go back down to base. Have a roll around. All right, put those feet down the ground. Hands are behind your head and your thumbs are down your neck. You stay in that position, and all we're going to do is we're just going to go elbow to knee and put it back. Elbow to knee, so you're lifting up that knee towards your elbow. Those that want a little bit more, you can start lifting your shoulders off the ground to do elbow to knee. If you want a little bit more, you place your feet further away, so you've got further to travel. So you send your... That's it. It's nice and slow. This is getting your little abs on the sides and the ones that cross over. There's no point just exercising the main ones. You need all those other little ones to help. Last one, the side. And you're back down to base. Well done. That is abs. Done officially. We might come back to them, you never know. Right, bringing those feet closer to your bums. Longest finger going to touch the backs of your heels. Hands are down by your sides. We're going to go into our shoulder bridges. So nice flexibility with that spine. Breath in, breath out, belly button drops to your spine. Do the pelvic tilt. And now roll up. All the way. Can you feel your thighs stretching nicely? There's always a good thigh stretch, this one, and pushing up. Arms to balance. Lay them back behind on the carpet if your shoulder will allow. And then make sure that pelvic tilt's on. Keep it on as you roll back down. All the way, 1 vertebrae at a time. And stretching out that long spine. You want to get as much leverage out of it. There we go. Arms come up and over. Lay them down by your sides. Ready to go for the next one. Belly button down, pelvic tilt. Hold that pelvic tilt as you roll your spine. Using your feet to push you through. Arms up to balance. Lay them back behind. And then roll back down. Lengthening that spine. Trying to get a bigger imprint. Keep that pelvic tilt on until you are at the very bottom. Arms up over the top. We're going to do 3 more reps. You ready? Pelvic tilt, belly button to spine, and roll. Using your solid feet to push you through and up. Arms up and over to the mat. Behind. Roll back down. Pelvic tilt comes at the end. There we go. Let it go. Arms come up over. 1 more to go. Belly to spine. It's well done. Pelvic tilt on and roll up. Can you still feel that stretch in your thighs now? Is it eased off now with this exercise? Lifting up and over. There we go. And roll back down. Good stuff. Arms up and over. Well done. Rightio. Roll into a little ball. Have a little roll around. Ease it all off. Let's go onto our sides. Right. We can have a ball. Turn my mat around just a wee bit. Elbows underneath your shoulder. You can. We're going to do side planks. So either you tucked in, or you further away. You could be split, you could be stacked. Find your level, but make sure that elbow's underneath that shoulder. Now start with just lifting your body up and out of that shoulder, and then we're going to breathe in and breathe out and lift up. So you haven't even got that far to lift up because you're already halfway there. And come on down all the way. Touch down. Hold your body up, and up we go. And come down for touchdown. Hold your body up, breathe in, breathe out, up we go. Well done. Lift yourself up out of your shoulder. That's 2. Last one. Well done. And that's 5. And come on down. Well done. Go all the way down. Your hip on hip. All the way through. You can put this out here for a bit of balance. You don't have to push just yet. We can lift this leggy up. And we're just going to touch in front and behind. We're just going to make a little half moon. But the more you lift, the more it will work your leg. So just see how you go. And remember, we've always got a strong side or stronger side. Because we are strong. Just say we've got a more dominant side. So just see how you go. You might not be able to do as many with one leg as the other. Your base leg, make sure it's nice and flat on the ground, so it's there to support you. So just really collapse the whole, try and get your heel on the ground of your base leg. Can you get your heel on the ground? That's it. So it can use your whole leg. That's it. Nice. Right, that's about enough, isn't it? Hold it here. Let's go for our little circles. 3, 4, 5, and reverse. 3, 4, and 5. Let's bring that knee into your elbow and shut the door. Whew. Really extend that leg right out. 2, and 1. There we go, and bring it in. Have a little pat. Is it working there? Yeah, good. All done enough there? Enough for a mellow puff? Good stuff. Right, on your backs. Pop that leg that you just worked. That's the one that goes on the thigh. And yeah, that's pretty good, eh? Sometimes you can put that ball underneath your neck for extra comfort if you feel you need it. Only if you need it. Sometimes just feel the ground is too far away. Pop that knee out nice and wide. If you need a little bit more, you can thread the needle, draw it in a bit more. Whew. So it doesn't matter how active we are. We do need to spend time doing Pilates, don't we? Yeah. It doesn't matter what position you're in now, just push your tailbone into the mat for a little bit extra. Ooh. And just stay in whatever position you're in, but make sure your other foot is grounded. And we're going to take this foot that's up in the sky, we're going to take it down to the ground, twisting over. And the knees up at the sky at the moment, you can just let it drop towards the mat and look away. Breathing in, breathing out. When you're breathing out, just let the tension go and just release. So don't be holding on to anything, just breathing in, breathe out. Just let it go, be stretched. And breathing in, as you breathe out, pull that belly in, turn the core on, because you're going to lift those legs up and over all the way. If you can't keep that foot on that thigh, don't panic, but just go all the way to the other side and just collapse your legs the other way. Here we go. You'll feel a nice stretch going through the front of your hip that's left behind, and a little bit of a gentle stretch just in your bum. Good. Feel the tension in your spine, just let it go, sink into the mat. Everything just melts. Then bring those knees back to the middle, but pull that belly in first and brace. All right, bring those knees in, have a little roll around, and let's flip over onto the other side. Can you remember which side you've just done? Right, elbow is underneath. You've got a ball too. Elbow is underneath that shoulder. Find your happy place for your side planks. And begin with lifting your body up and holding yourself first. And then when you're ready, breathe in, breathe out. Up we go. Stretch out and over. And come on down. Touch down. Breath in, breath out. Lift yourselves up first. That's it. Breath in, breath out. And come on down. So lifting yourself up out of your shoulder first. That's 2. We're nearly there. You can do it. Last one. Up we go. Stretch. And back down. Nice work. Go all the way down. Get the ball out here. A little bit of hip on, definitely hip on hip. Hands here for balance. This is at hip height at the moment. Touch down and make your little rainbows. And as you're feeling more and more confident, you can lift up higher and higher. Here we go. Good stuff. Good foot positions, you know that. So you're leading with the outside ankle, so we can use this side of the leg. We're using all the tendons. There's probably ligaments in there too. A few muscles. Everything's working together. Good work. Right, one more set, one back, one forward, and we've got it just here. You've got your 5 little circles, 2 and 1, and reverse, 3, 2, 1, and then this knees come into your elbow and shut the door with your heel. That's it, really stretch it out. 2 and 1, and there we go. Bring it in, have a little pat, release and relax, and then over onto your backs. And pop that leg that you've just used, pop that onto the thigh. It's amazing, isn't it? That is like, whoa. Yeah. So just use your breath, go breathing in and breathe out, and try and just release, relax. So it's just letting go, not holding on to anything. If you need more, you can thread the needle, but only if you need more. You might be already at the limit. Not the limit, but you're still trying to ease off. And there's always another extra bit by pushing your tailbone into the mat. Feel a little bit more of a stretch. Just enjoy. Just release and relax, let it go. And if your foot's up in the sky, just place it all, everybody down with one foot in the mat. Stay in that position, roll over until this foot comes down to the ground. So nice. And then just drop that knee down towards the mat and look away. It's a big spinal twist, but at the same time, you still got a bit of a stretch going through the back of the butt here and up to the lower back. That's good work. Keep melting into the mat. Then breathing in. As you breathe out, pull that belly in, turn that core on and lift those legs up and over, all the way over to the other side until you get touched down. If your foot doesn't stay on your thigh, don't panic. It's okay. Just get that twist going so both shoulders are still down on the mat. You look away. I can feel a nice stretch going down the side of my waist here. So it's a big release and relax. And bring those knees back to the middle and tuck them in. Have a little roll around. That's excellent. Let's roll over into the prone position. So onto your bellies and nice, lovely, long, straight bodies. How are those bands going? They're looking pretty, aren't they? All right, we'll get straight into just a 1 minute plank, because we can, because we're strong. So elbows are tucked in nicely far back behind you, and then lift yourselves up. You've got your palms of your hands, remember? You've got your forearms, you've got everything to push you back, and then you've got your toes to push you forward. So that's the plank. All right, so you can use your toes and your forearms. So when you're ready, up on your elbows and your knees, and the plank has started. You can straighten your legs if you want to. Make sure you breathe. So breathing in and breathe out. Pull that belly button in, strengthen. So soft between the shoulder blades. And then you're pushing off your palms and your forearms, and then your toes are pushing you more forward. You're pushing off your toes forward, but you're pushing back off your palms and your forearms. And you're breathing in and you're breathing out. If anything's going on with the lower back, you just pop on down. It's not a problem. We've got 20 seconds to go. So you want to push forward again, walk it up if you need to reposition. But the plank is the resistance between your forearms and your toes pushing you forward. And they just hold you there. Breathing in, breathing out. And we got 2, 1, and everybody down. Woo, that was quick. Stretch out those arms. Ah, there we go. Drop that forehead down to the mat. And while you're down there, lift up the belly button up off the mat and place it back down. Put your 2 big toes together, pop your heels out nice and wide. And we're not going to use the bottom half of our bodies. We're just going to lift the belly button up again now, not squeeze the bums. And relax it back down. Belly button up and relax. Belly button up and relax. Last belly button up and relax. There we go. Bring those hands in, make a pillow, drop your forehead down. When you're ready, we're going to lift up the front half of our bodies and take it down. And lift and down. And you're going to try not to use your glutes, so your big toes are together, your heels are flopped out. It somehow tries to disengage a little bit. And it's just your upper body lifting and back down. You can lift your belly button up off the ground if you need a little bit extra. And lift, and back down. Last lift, back down and rest. Legs are out nice and they're about hip width apart. I'm just going to lift the legs up and back down. And try and relax the shoulders and everything up until the waist. It's just your legs moving up and down. We've got 2 to go and we're going to do a hold. So we've got 2 and 1 and hold. We're going to clap those ankles together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and take it down. Well done. Bring those hands into your next to your chest, push up into a cat stretch. Up we go. So bring those knees under, bring those hands under your shoulders, roll on up and split those shoulders. Then flat back, chinny forward, butts back, shoulders back towards your hips. There we go. Roll up into that cat stretch again. Up we go. And then flat back, but hold on to those bellies. Chin up, shoulders back. Then last cat stretch. Tuck the toes under, up and go into downward dog and push back. How does that feel? Much easier than earlier, hopefully. Pushing your hands, pushing yourself up as high as you can with that A frame, driving your chest towards your thighs. Relax the kneecaps, relax the thigh muscles. Just be stretched all the way through. And then come back down into a box position. Cross over those ankles, sit through, and grab your ball. I tell you what, take the band, put it on your tummy. Take the ball, roll down, pop it underneath the nape of your neck. Hands are down by your sides. And this is your rest time. You can go bent knees, you can go straight legs, whatever suits you. Just don't lose that band, okay? It's got to stay on your tummy. All right? It's very important. You can just drop a chin down to your one shoulder. Then lift it up and over to the other side. And keep going from side to side, rolling over. We'll find something a little bit there we go. And just keep massaging that neck. So dropping the chin down, lifting it up and over to the other side. Might have been quite often when we come back to doing new exercises, your neck will take the brunt of it. So we're going to go do quite a few from chin to shoulders, over and around, just easing off that neck, letting go any tension that we put through that neck. And then just relax that deep spine into that mat. Let it go. If you're going to roll off the ball and pop the ball somewhere down your spine or in between your shoulder blades, go for it. So remember, always gentle with that spine, especially when the ball's pushing. Either roll off and roll on or just reposition it as you go. ease off on your backs. You all good? And just remember, you can do this any time. It's so good for us to have a bit of time out. We're always the last to give it to ourselves. And then when you're ready, just roll off onto your sides, into the fetal position. Push yourselves up. Here we go. The straight legs or bent legs, whatever you feel. We're just going to end here with a few breaths. So reaching up and breathe out. Drop the shoulders. Rise up. Breath in. Breathe out. Just extend that spine. Be nice and relaxed. Last one. Breath in and breath out. Bring it in. There we go. Well done. That's excellent. Welcome back to the new year. Book in your classes. Commit yourselves to do something for yourself. And the minute we come here, nobody can interrupt us or talk to us or tell us what to do or find another job for us. It's your time, so give it to yourselves. All right. No problem. Thank you very much for coming. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah. And thanks to those online. I hope the video lasted this time. Yes, it did.